Many people feel that Duchenne muscular dystrophy is the worst disease of mankind.
No one understands unless you are the parent and you're going through the same exact situation.
It's very frustrating for family going for 2 or 3 years without knowing what's wrong with their children.
Boys start at age 4 or 5 to have trouble walking. They begin to fall. They can't run. They can't hop. They can't jump.
The whole world stopped, it was devastating and very emotional, and I still have a hard time dealing with it.
Unless they receive treatment,
It got me.
by age 10, they usually are in a wheelchair, and early in their teenage years, they begin to have trouble breathing.
The future is very unknown and it's too hard to handle. We just got to take it day to day and sometimes minute to minute.
Duchenne muscular dystrophy is a tragic disease, and we need to find a cure for it. But we have a treatment for it now. The problem is it's not being given to all patients and not being given in a standard way. This trial wants to fix that. We now have the support of the Muscular Dystrophy Association, the Parent Project for Muscular Dystrophy, and the National Institutes of Health to do a study that will find the best approach to giving steroids to patients with muscular dystrophy. Steroids are life-saving. Patients live longer, walk longer, breathe off a ventilator for longer. It's a life-saving treatment, but patients are not getting the treatment. Many of them don't get it at all because we don't yet know the best way to do it.
We have prednisone, we have the Deflazacort, we have 10 days on, 10 days off of prednisone, we have high dose on weekend. We have about 35 different regimens of corticosteroids around the world.
And patients and their parents are confused. Doctors are confused about it. We have assembled a network of 42 sites in 5 countries to study the question of what's the best regimen of corticosteroids.
To see which one gives the most benefit, so the most improvement in muscle function and strength with the least possible side effects.
Dr. Schiffoloni told me about a new clinical trial that was starting and that he would be eligible. So I got the research and looked into it and definitely wanted him to be a part of it. You got to go through that grieving process, and then you got to realize you need to be strong and you need to fight for your child, and whatever options are out there, you got to take advantage of them. So out of all the options, this was the best one for him.
About a third of the centers are in North America, and we actually have support from the Muscular Dystrophy Association to pay for the travel of patients so they can reach one of these centers.
If you decide to enter this clinical trial, you will receive treatment. There is no placebo, there is no sugar pill.
And the benefit of him being in the study and on a medication is well worth it. That's the most important part.
Give me 5.
Hopefully we'll prolong him enjoying his childhood as much as possible.
Once you are done with the screening visit, we kind of get to know you, get your diagnosis. Then you come back for a baseline visit, and then your visits are not any more frequent than if you were coming to see me as a regular patient outside the trials. Ready? Go. The visits are going to be longer than your regular clinic visit.
The appointments aren't that bad. He handles it well.
Yeah, everything looks good.
He's able to take the medication, no problem.
Everybody's going to be getting all of the standard things we know will prevent the complications of corticosteroids.
We have a standardized way to reduce the dose or address side effects, weight gain or behavioral problems.
As bad as steroid can be on the body, right now it's slowing the progression of the disease, and it is heartbreaking when you think about all the other effects of it, but that's the only thing that'll help him. So far, so good. I have no complaints, and it's been a fairly easy process being a part of this trial.
New trials that will be coming along trying gene therapies and other approaches need to have an answer to this question of what is the best way to give corticosteroids.
And it does make me have a little bit of peace of mind knowing that I'm doing good and giving back and at least helping other families.
We need patients to help with this study to answer the questions so that we can do the best we can for our boys with muscular dystrophy.